In this video, I want to talk about the Server Explorer and working with databases and data connections. In an earlier movie in this chapter, I talked about how Server Explorer lets you work with servers and performance counters and things like that. I'm not going to open a project in this example because I'm not writing any code. Server Explorer is over here. If you do not see it, remember you can go to View and then choose Server Explorer. At the top of Server Explorer is a data connection node. What I'm going to do is add a connection to a SQL Server Compact database. SQL Server Compact enables you to create compact databases that can be deployed on desktop computers and smart devices. To add the connection, I'm going to click on this button, the Connect to Database button. It's in this dialog that I specify what kind of database I want to connect to. As you can see, there are a number of database formats. I'm going to choose this one here, SQL Server Compact 4.0. You should have this available on your computer because it's installed as part of the Visual Studio 2012. You may not see some of these other items. I'll click on OK. And then down here, I'm going to connect to a data source on my computer, and I'm going to specify the location of the SQL Server Compact file. To do that, I click on Browse, and then I go out to my exercise folders. So I'll go to my desktop, go to the exercise files. There's an assets folder included in this location, and inside there is a database folder. I'm looking for this file, northwind40.sdf. So I'll click on this one and then click on OK. Next, I'm going to verify that my connection is valid. Good deal. And then I'm going to click on OK to make my data connection. Now, I can use this data connection to examine that database. I can come over here and look at the tables that are inside that database. I can pick one of these tables and learn more about its columns, or this table's columns. I can find out if there's any indexes applied to this shippers table. And I can also do things like add new fields to this database table by right-clicking and choosing Edit Table Schema. So it's here that I can add a new column to this table and specify the data type and length and so on. Click Cancel. And I can also right-click on this and choose Show Table Data. This will query the database and return a list of information that's stored inside that table. Let me show you one more time. I'll go to Customers, right-click, Show Table Data, and there's all the information about my customers in that database. So here's what I like to do with Server Explorer. I like to use it to discover information about the databases I plan on using in my project. And here's some good news. If you like the drag and drop interfaces, you can use these tables inside the data connections with certain project types and actually drag the table over to your designer surface, and the designer surface will create the data connections and the data entities and make it easy for you to do data-bound applications with these database tables.